Hello and welcome back for match one. This is Old Man Poole. We've got a cubable hand here. We're going to take Pain on our first turn to be able to play Gideon's Lawkeeper. I'm going to follow up with Mayor and hope that it just flips here in shorter. We would like to find a couple more lands, but we're doing alright actually as it is, I think. Let's go ahead and keep. Point is going first. A little bit unfortunate. Bean. Ooh. So they're probably playing against a ramp deck of some variety here. Okay, Plains is not a bad draw. I suppose we might as well wait. We'll probably end up playing the Temple Garden next turn, but we don't want to play Westvale Abbey early anyway, so might as well not let my opponent necessarily know what's going on. And you can play Westvale Abbey in a sort of regular old deck, but I think it's... my opponent has played the format and has seen this deck. That's probably a little bit of a giveaway. Just gonna level up the Tree Speaker here. Yes. Okay. So it's not adding 2 to his mana. Ooh, yeah, opponent's ramping hard. We may get run over here. I think I am going to just swing with the Lawkeeper. I imagine he's just going to take it. Selesnya Charm is a little bit good against some of the threats he could play, but not everything. You know, obviously it's not great against, like, Crater Hoof or, like, Avenger of Zendikar. But if he does play just, like, kind of your random big threat, maybe it's okay. But yeah, we're going to play a Temple Garden. Would. Should have swung with the Lawkeeper first, but I don't think it's going to matter. Oh, I should have played the Mayor first, actually. That gets him for an extra point damage. That +1/+1 clause. Yeah, alright, so first mistake of the draft. Well, first mistake of the play part of the draft. Already, but that's okay. Hopefully we don't end up losing by 1 point of damage here. It is a little bit unfortunate that I don't think that it's incredibly likely that the Mayor will flip, but we can always, like, pass the turn with Selesnya Charm up if we wanted to. Yep. Yeah, he's got tons of mana here. Some for 6. Drag Dusk. Okay. Gain some life. And Land Orals. Okay, so I do think we're just going to leave up Selesnya Charm, let the Mayor flip, start making some tokens. He only has 2 cards in hand. It's possible that he's going to run out of powerful effects. Could just leave the Drag Tusk in play, I guess. Yeah, opponent's done pretty well for turn 3. Okay, well, let's play a Plains. I guess let's play a Forest in case we need to play Huntmaster. I don't think it'll matter, but... we'll plan on tapping down the Thrag Tusk and then Selesnya Charming something big on my opponent's side. Hope that 1 point of damage doesn't end up mattering. Speaking of end step, yeah, it's a little bit slow, but this will get going eventually. It does make a lot of value from a 2-drop. I'm not sure this matchup's going to be great for this deck in general. You really want to have counter magic against a ramp deck. Tap down the Thrag Tusk. But yeah, I'd be surprised if he swung there. Okay, making a lot of land. Wormcoil Engine. Perfect target for Selesnya Charm. So this is if 1 player, right? This looks like he's only playing 1. Let's just go ahead and exile that. Very good target for us there. That was fortunate. Okay, Sun Titan's powerful. I guess might as well swing with both here. He wants to trade a Cobra for a Lawkeeper. Well, he's got a lot of mana already. I guess not necessarily though. 1 point of damage even worth it. Because he's got 1, 2, 4, so 6, 7, 8. If he's got Lotus Cobra in play, yeah, I think 8 is a lot more dangerous than 6. Okay, no block. Our Master of the Wild Hunt. And that can start picking off stuff pretty quickly, because we're going to have 2 wolves at the beginning of our next turn. They're all 6/6s. That's pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't play something huge. This is a fight effect, right? Yeah. Hedron Archive. Okay. So he could just crack the Hedron Archive here, although he's probably just going to wait for next turn if he's got another big threat. Okay. Courser. Wall of Roots on top. I will trade if it comes in here. I don't think he attacks, but if he wants to, it's fine. Okay. So everything flips back. So I guess we want to put this on the stack first, right? Because we want to make a token and then use it to kill something. Main phase. Do we just want to kill off this Courser? That might be best. He's gonna have a lot of mana next turn anyway. Yeah, okay. Let the wolves descend. Ooh, Militia Captain's pretty good for us. And actually, Westfell Abbey's pretty close to going off too. Beginning of your upkeep. So it does have to survive a turn, but then it will flip. We could take a little bit of a crack here, but not even an absurdly big one. Cragtusk will hit us, and he doesn't have a great way of getting through other stuff. We really just have to hope he doesn't play a crazy good ramp spell. Again, like Crater Hoof or something still probably kills us here. Well, not even... Well, no, he actually has tapped a fair amount for it. We're starting to get out of control. Oh, that's true. I guess the fact that we stacked it correctly with the Mayor didn't end up mattering, did it? Maybe I should have killed like the Tree Speaker or something. Kind of like him not getting free lands in life, though. The fact that my opponent's considering here is hopefully a good sign for us. He might be worried that we're only 1 mana away from activating Westvale Abbey, which is potentially scary. We do have to throw a lot of good creatures away, though. Although, well, if he has like Beast Within or something, we just lose. I'm not sure we can aggressively take advantage of that. See, if I'm my opponent, what am I thinking about? It does mean he has a couple of spells to play. He could be considering cracking the Archive. He plays like Crater Hoof here, maybe he's trying to figure out if it's lethal. Okay, we should do. That's 5. 6, 7, 8. It's enough. Everything gets +5, +5, so that's 10 power from that, 20 power, 27. Yeah, we're dead then. He is definitely considering, though. Okay, opponent's cracking the Hedron Archive. Looking for some interaction, probably, then. Still can't find a land, maybe? I've always had his wall. Okay, he's got a land. Got 4 mana. It's just, well, I guess this is hasty though, right? So 5 mana. Okay. Does stop our Mayor from transforming. Okay. And we do have Marsh Flats now. Let's see. Light Shadow's not looking crazy good here. And Sun Titan Ash doesn't even get us back permanence. We could just swing. I'm pretty sure we use the Huntmaster to kill something, right? Probably Thragtusk and clear the way for our Westvale. Or I guess we just play the Sun Titan without value. Yeah, I think that's probably still okay. He's not playing Board Wives here. So he gets to kill off both wolves. Right for Thragtusk. I guess that makes our Westvale Cult leader smaller though too. So we'll swing, we'll offer him to trade, and then we'll play Sun Titan and bring it back potentially. Or we just play with Sword on it and hit it for a lot. Nah, kind of like making him, or giving him incentive to trade. I don't really think it's likely, but Sun Titan Marsh Flats is a little bit nice, because we do get it back to Marsh Flats at least. Okay. Jumping, it looks like. Cool, I'm cool with that. Let's crack this. We do need to get an untapped land, so we'll just get our plains. Sun Titan. Man, our curve has been pretty good this game, especially off our kind of not the most powerful start. Okay, makes a free token. Oh, that's true, we got the synergy. Westvale Cult Leader and Westvale Abbey. Yeah, our draws have been pretty bonkers. We're getting close to the point where even like a crazy good ramp spell isn't enough. Okay, Avenger's good. Not the best without a ton of plants though. But obviously good. Does he not have a land? He does not. Okay, let's crack this first. Scatter Groves. I would love to create a token. Elspeth's pretty good. We can't kill him, right? We could go 14 that way. A lot of blockers. So we can, let's see. Our creature deals damage equals power. So we can equip, kill off the Avenger, get in. Yeah, it seems good. He gets to kill off one of the wolves. I imagine he kills the one that's equipped. And we punch in fairly aggressively. And we'll give the sword. Or do we just want to play Elspeth? Maybe we play Elspeth. Give him like flying to get in there. Keep him alive for sure. The opponent was definitely stuck on lands. We may have benefited from that quite a bit, but still worked out pretty well for us. Enough so that I'm hopeful that we'll be able to take another game. I was thinking this matchup would be pretty bad, and I think it's still maybe not the best, but not feeling too bad here. It's a whole bunch of chump blockers. I'm gonna make another 2 tokens. I think we can probably kill him with a big Westvale Cult Leader if he takes a couple points of damage here. We just make it fly. Give it +2/+2, so that's 10, 12, 15 right there. Still in trouble against a Trader Hoof, but outside of that, we're not doing too bad. No, we should have equipped. Mistakes were made. Well, hopefully we don't lose by 2 life. Should have equipped there though, definitely. Trader Hoof. Evil Titan. Okay, I think we got him here. Oh, we're glad we killed the Avenger. That would have been a crazy good follow-up. Hey, opponent not even making mana there. I think we just got him. Ground plains. Yep. And he's tapped out, there's nothing in the air, so we just go for it, right? No reach, no reach, no reach, no reach. Well, I guess it's true, you could play something costing up to 2. Maybe I'd rather make a couple of lethal threats. Because we can still gain with the Sun Titan, even though this is going to make the Cult Leader a lot smaller. Guess we should kill something first, right? This might be a little bit overkill, but I don't want to randomly lose because we were careless. So sack, 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 sack. This gives us a lot of lethal. Oh, that's funny, we gave it protection. That was a mistake. Okay, and I would think that's probably enough. Back the Lawkeeper. Yes, we would like to use the ability. It's true, we should have tapped first. That was a little bit of a clumsy turn, but we got there. GG. Okay, only 13 minutes left to take a little bit long there, as we often do. I think we do want Mana Tithe. I think it's possible that 1 mana could make a big difference. If we can just counter one big spell, it is so good for us. Don't think we need to bring in red, though. Okay, so what seems bad? Anything? Sword didn't seem especially good. Doesn't give us protection. Don't know if their recursion's gonna matter too much against this opponent. Okay. Let's do something like that. Small sideboard, but I think a sideboard for the better. Okay. A little bit less exciting here, but I think reasonable. We can play Windstep Heath turn 1, pull land out of our deck and try and keep us from fighting more. Go ahead and play Nest Invader and then Mirror Entity. Start getting going. Selesnya Charm is a pretty good draw. I am just gonna grab Temple Garden tapped. Actually Scattered Groves. The random upside of cycling I think matters a little bit less than the opportunity to maybe play something untapped in a later turn. Probably won't matter because we've already got 4 lands in hand, but... So I was going to get value off this pretty quickly here. Our Nest Invader. Because that and ramp into Elspeth next turn. Okay. Let's harmonize. Draws a bunch. There's no real reason not to attack with the Courser, although he may just be thinking he's going to go for a more powerful later game than us anyway. It doesn't matter. Although I guess maybe Mirror Entity means we'd rather keep the spawn. Sure. I actually think I like this a little bit better. So ordinarily I think I'd want to leave that until later on in the game to play. But my opponent's, I don't think, running a ton of removal, so I don't think we care that much. He seems to be more or less mono green with a light red splash. Okay. He is making a lot of mana though. Okay. Smack Cleanse, level up the Tree Speaker last of all. No play. Interesting. So I honestly think he's got something here. We could swing with everything and make everything as much as a 4/4 if we need to. Yeah, I think it's okay. If my opponent wants to block, I think we're alright with that. We can even make him a 5/5, I guess, if we really need to. Okay, no blocks. Like to see that. Play Elspeth. Hope he doesn't have a good follow-up here. We'll just create a soldier token. Third activation on this guy is absurd. Just like, oh yeah, it's an overrun every turn if we need it to be. Okay, Primeval Titan is on top here. It's gonna be a problem. Not as much as some of our other effects, but a bit of one all the same. Okay, leveling up. It's interesting you didn't do that before. Fertile ground. What have we even seen? Should have been a little bit more careful with what's on top. So we have a Titan, Scene of Forest, your Battle Sphere. Okay. Second Elspeth? Okay, that's fine. Let's see. So we can kill off Elspeth next turn. Actually, it's a slightly too slow draw, but a pretty good one. Let's see. We can play Mirror, or we can swing with Mirror Entity and go up to 6, but it's not quite enough to deal with the Battle Sphere. I think we're probably just going to have to use Selesnya Charm. He's going to tap some number of Mirror to kill Elspeth, and we can blow it up. A little bit unfortunate, but not absurdly so. We also just get the Sun Titan down. We'd have to use up our spawn for that. It's true, we can also use Selesnya Charm. We could pump really aggressively, kill off the Battle Sphere. It's actually probably pretty okay, right? Although, if we do that, we have to swing with a lot for Elspeth anyway. We swing, we've got 3 mana, 4 mana. Oh, I guess it's the same. Duh. +2/+2, or for 2 mana. Let's see. We'll create a token. Play Sun Titan. Sun Titan does hit pretty hard. We can start pulling out our lands with Windsap Teeth. It's convert mana cost 3 or less, so I guess we're okay swinging with everything but the spawn, right? And bringing it back. Alright. Let's swing with Mirror Entity, Nest Invader, and Soldier, but not the spawn. We may just like trade some Mirror away here, but that's okay. He's got to be wary of throwing his Battle Sphere in front of something. This obviously looks like a trick. And it kind of is, kind of isn't. Okay. Okay. Just some free damage here. Don't hate that. Okay, bring back our Mirror Entity. We would love to use the ability. And we'll create a Soldier. Ooh, Flame Caller for my opponent's pretty good. Here's a Titan. Oop. He's gonna have Flame Caller next turn. Okay. Titan might still be the play here for my opponent. Does make a lot of mana. Ooh. Oh, just Crater Roof or something? Tooth and Nail. Yeah. Not to be done about that, I'm afraid. So if he has Crater Roof, we're dead. If he has Avenger, we're very sad. What else is bad for us? A lot of things. Crater Roof's the obvious one, though. Burgess Gearhulk and Wormcoil Engine. Alright. Well, that's not an instant loss. It's good to know. Those are kind of his best threats, probably. You don't have to worry about my opponent ever Crater Hoofing, because if he had it, he would have killed us. imagine he's going to tap a bunch, kill off Elspeth here. Oh man, playing the Lockkeeper would have been pretty good. Do we want to save ourselves a bunch of damage? I feel like we do. Alright, let's block. Okay, so this is going to be tough to win. We can play Selesnya Charm, take out the Battle Sphere. What's next turn? I guess we play Smuggler Copter and get in there, probably. I guess we can't quite yet, can we? We will keep our planes in hand, though. Alright, and we'll pass. Okay, opponent gets a bunch of mana and some more lands, more life. His Whisperwood Elemental, he can play this turn. It's not going to be a hard game for us to win. I'm not completely sure, I just want to call it. I maybe should, just based on time constraints. My opponent's got a lot going on. I think more than we can realistically beat our way through. But who knows? He only really has a couple of big threats, like big threats that we cannot deal with. Okay, follow up with Whisperwood Elemental. It's got a lot going on, so we're just going to use this now. See how and if he wants to attack. Let's move this over. Okay. I think we just take it, unfortunately. Okay. Get some more value. Everflowing Chalice. Okay, so let's go ahead and start tapping down the Wormcoil engine for my opponent. Let's crew this guy. And for a little bit of damage. I would love to. Declaration in Stone. Okay. I'm just going to discard a Forest here. Get in for a couple points of damage, and we'll play our Marsh Flats. Crack that. Temple Garden, no. Declaration on the Mirror, I think. Manifest questionable too. And pass the turn to my opponent. And maybe we should just blow up a real threat. Yeah, that was probably a mistake, actually. I was like, I don't want to give him the tokens, but who cares, honestly? No one, right? So he's got a good attack with Primeval Titan at least here. Gets his choice on other things. Yeah, you know what? I am going to concede here. I think we want to preserve our time for the last game, and I don't think we're going to make it out of this one. Okay. So, opponent still looked pretty good. And don't think I really love sideboards. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think any of these things are that powerful for us. Okay, well, let's try and run over our opponent a little bit faster this game. I would like to play first. I think this hand is keepable. It's a little bit tight. We do need to find lands, but if we do, we've got a pretty aggressive curve. I think we do need to keep this Selesnya Charm just as a good removal spell. The opponent's mulligan's down to 6 here. Helps us out a little bit. Let's play our Marsh Flats. crack it, and go and get a Scattered Groves. Pass. But I think we just need to keep the Selesnya Charm as a removal spell, rather than a beatdown. But Monstering Mentor into Hero Blade Hold is pretty good. Spectral Procession also is not a bad one. Okay, man, Lotus cover every game. Okay, I do think that the Mentor is a little bit more important here for us. We do need to find another white source. Alright, and then we can use, I guess, Mirror Entity if we can't find anything else next turn. I'll swing with the Mentor, use Selesnya Charm if we have to, although I imagine we won't. Yeah, finding white might be pretty crucial here. My opponent didn't mulligan though, remember? Ooh, Keswick Wolf Run. That's a good one. Okay, Thragtusk, obviously great. Well, yeah, let's just pass, I guess. Yeah, we're not gonna swing with the Mentor. We could try and bluff something, but if my opponent and I have Thragtusk, I just throw that in front of anything that looks suspicious and say, if you got a trick, it's not that big a deal. Really, my only hope is my opponent just doesn't have too many cards that do something, but it looks like he's got a pretty good Mold of 6 here. I think we were just too slow. Well, this is good. Guess we just use Selesnya Charm right now. Kind of have to, unfortunately. Man, getting stuck on land is unfortunate. I'll pretty aggressively trade here. I don't think my opponent trades, but if he wants to, I'm okay with it. Okay. At least hopefully we're going to be doing something for the next couple of turns before Mayor would really turn online anyway. It's possible he hurts himself without the Lotus Camera for lands. Okay, yep. We can swing for another 5 next turn off Nissa. Okay, Prismatic Lens into Overflowing Chalice for 2. Okay. In that case, I think we... Ooh, do we want to play Spectral Procession? I wonder if Hero's too slow. I'm going to take 5 next turn. Actually, well, we play Spectral. We play Nissa and shrink everything. I think Hero's a little bit better. We'll take another 5. My opponent is out of cards. Hero's going to give some pretty difficult to deal with value pretty quick. Probably will just end up trading for Thragtusk and making a couple of tokens that we can then pump, but I'm debating on blocking here. I don't think I would if I'm him, but I guess it depends on... No, I don't think you ever block there, realistically. Okay, opponent gonna crack in with Thragtusk. It's fine. Oh, that's right, I forgot about the Wolf Run. Oh, yeah, well... That's game, right? That's, yeah, that's game. Oh man, what a mistake. Yeah, I'm not sure we could have done much about it anyway, but rough. Okay, so we just make something huge. I pointed out when we played it, but I didn't even think. Okay, we don't lose. We're just very, very close. Is there anything we can do about this? Not really, right? Little friend just gets us. Yeah. Dang. 6 from 8. Alright. Well, I do think the deck is cool. That was a little bit unfortunate.